What is going on, guys? This is Chimpact bringing guys a World Cup match between CTC fan favorite from US East versus Ojama from France. And Ojama is coming off a win from Smog on Tour 15. He won it all, so he's definitely feeling himself, and he just got moderated on Smog on, so it might intimidate CTC a little bit, but let's see if that gets to him. So CTC is going to lead out with Breloom. Ojama is going to lead out with Suck My Snake. What a weird nickname, as he does get a crit with the U-turn, which is definitely going to be a little annoying because he's able to 2-hit KO with the U-turn now just because he did get that crit. I'm sure that CTC does have a sash on his Breloom, so he was just going to stay in regardless. As he does have the Focus Punch Breloom set that is so effective against Pokemon that do resist the grass fighting coverage, that do like to come in on Breloom, so Focus Punch and Mach Punch have a great synergy together. So CTC is going to decide to just go for the Focus Punch and Mach Punch combo on the Landorus, and his Breloom is going to faint, but not before doing 50% Disarmory and bringing his Landorus down to half as well. So on the double down, or not a double down, on the switch, Ojama brings out Rotom as CTC counters with the Jirachi. Now his Jirachi does get burned, so if he does have the Iron Head, it's not going to be that effective against his Terrakion or the Latias, but he decides to go for the Stealth Rock on the second turn, maybe expecting a pain split, but at this point he is just going to spam energy balls because he has no reason not to. Pretty much everything on Ojama's team is affected by it except Latias, and with Stealth Rock up, it's still going to be pretty effective, and he can't really bring in Latias that safely because he does have the Tyranitar. So Ojama does bring in the Skarmory, and CTC is going to switch out. I'm not too sure of why he switched out. I'm pretty sure that Jirachi did have Thunderbolt, but I guess he didn't want to get his Jirachi set up on by Terrakion if it was set up, I guess, or Landorus. So he is going to switch out to Keldeo and go for the Surf and knock out that Skarmory. So it's an even score right now, but CTC does have Stealth Rock up, as he reveals that his Keldeo is actually Expert Belt, as he does a good chunk of damage to his Rotom. So a Rock Polish Landorus sweep could probably not happen because he still has Latias. So he's going to switch out from his Keldeo into his Jirachi, Death Firing it essentially because I'm pretty sure that Landorus is Scarfed because we didn't see Life Orb, and it is the same team, so it could be the physical choice Scarf Landorus set. So he does Death Father Jirachi, so he gets a free switch into Slowking as he does switch in his Terrakion, Ojama. And now at this point, Slowking is going to do a bit of work because the only thing that can really take on Slowking is going to be that Latias, and Latias is vulnerable to Tyranitar. So CTC did give Ojama an opportunity to set up Stealth Rock because he didn't go for the Surf, but it was worth it if he did stay in with Terrakion, hoping to live a Surf. So CTC is going to go for the Side Shock, do a good chunk of damage to the Latias, able to eat up that Draco Meteor, so the next one is not going to do anything. Even if he didn't get the crit, the Latias would still be at around 50%, so it's whatever. And now he's going to switch out to Tyranitar as the Trick Room turns aren't finished yet, actually. But there's still one turn left as CTC goes for the Pursuit, as Latias does switch, I believe. Or that could be a Abandoned Tyranitar. I'm not sure. I can't really tell because I wasn't playing. So he's going to Death Father his Keldeo to the Terrakion. And at this point, it's a 3-on-3 battle. And pretty much, there's no more predictions going on. It's just who has the better game plan at this point. Because both players have Stealth Rock. Both players have 3 Pokemon left. As he does bring out his Tyranitar, which leads to believe that this thing is actually Scarfed and that Latias did switch out. So he's going to go for the Superpower as he does switch out to his Landorus. Now, I'm pretty sure that a -1 Superpower would still be able to knock out that Terrakion. And if that Terrakion was actually Scarfed, then he would have just won with Trick Room Slowbro. Able to set up a Trick Room on the Terrakion, locked in close combat, and just Surf and Side Shock everything. So CTC is going to decide to just go for the Earth Power. Essentially Death Foddering his Landorus to get a free switch in to his Slowking so that he's able to set up a Trick Room. Hopefully he doesn't lose to a crit Stone Edge, but he does not get Ojama does not get the crit Stone Edge as he does go for the Trick Room, and a Side Shock is going to be able to clean up the game, so CTC is going to win against Ojama, giving East the lead against France. So hope you guys enjoyed this. World Cup match. Phenomenal place by CTC. Veteran player, proving himself to the tournament world. And it's Chimpact, and I'm out. Peace.